Everybody, I'm Beth Racine from UNC Charlotte. Go 49ers.
What piece of advice would you give to students or maybe those who are just beginning their careers?
Advice. I think it's helpful to kind of understand or think about what you want to do when it comes to, are you going into academia, or are you going to go and do work for kind of a research organization, that sort of thing. So what I see at our institution, because at our institution we do a lot of teaching, that you have to have a good balance of both research and teaching. So that's kind of when I have students that are about ready to graduate, that's what we start thinking about. All right, do you have some teaching experience and research experience? If you want to do just research, where you want to look. So that's the kind of advice that I kind of give early on, is where do you think you really want to settle? Because once you settle, you're there for quite a while.
That's useful. Thank you. How have you developed successful collaborations?
So at my institution, I'm pretty much the only one that does the kind of research that I do, which is kind of public health nutrition sort of stuff. So within my institution, I collaborate with a number of other disciplines like computer science, geography, psychology, nursing, social work. And the way I approach those is usually by starting off with a potential collaborator doing a small project and see how that goes. And if that goes well, then we might write a grant together or something like that. Now, to find collaborators that do the same sort of research that I do, I utilize groups like ISBNPA, and I go to a lot of regional and kind of local meetings so that I get to see people from local institutions that do similar work. And then we might partner on kind of a statewide project or a regional project.
That's useful. Thank you. Final question for you, Dr. Racine. What do you think will be your next area of research?
All right, so I think this is kind of exciting. I think there's a lot that could be done around food transaction data. I'm doing 3 projects right now using sales data so that we can use that to kind of predict what people are buying and eating. So I'd like to explore that. I also think that there's a lot that could be done in the public health world around food addiction. I think that that's an area that we haven't really tried to understand very much. And I think there's a lot that's being learned about that. So those are the 2 areas that I think I'd like to start learning more about.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for spending some time with us this afternoon.
You're welcome. Thanks.